Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Kollin at crackedfemalecode.com. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to dive right into this video right now. So I made a short on avoidant behavior, and I got a really good response right off the bat. I got 10 comments, likes, a lot of views, and I'm really grateful for that, guys. Appreciate that, and I'm glad it's helped a lot of you. I got a lot of positive comments. So I think a lot of you guys are new to my channel, and I'm going to give you a brief background. I'm not just some guy off the street just talking about stuff, okay? So I studied psychology at Arizona State and Chico State, and I also have a real huge background in human behavior. I've got over 300 books right now in my living room of human behavior psychology, and I also am an NLP trainer, certified NLP trainer, master Ericksonian hypnotherapist, master practitioner of timeline therapy. And after college for 12 years, I studied my ass off when it came to those things. I read every book I could get my hands on. I went to over 50 certification courses. These are 2, 3, and 5 week long courses. I traveled all over the United States to learn from the best of the best. Real briefly, I specialize in communication between men and women. This is something that fulfills what women call my needs, her mental and emotional needs. Okay, I'm not going to go in depth right now, but I made some really, really powerful discoveries on understanding what it is that women need from men, and it really, really is a powerful form of love and romance. When I say romance, I mean the female form, not the male form, the female form of romantic seduction that women wish men would do. It's hidden from the male brain, but I can show you how. Now let's talk about avoidant behavior. I'm going to give you a very brief synopsis of it, because a lot of people, and I know because I went through it last year, and man, did it freaking hurt. Now, a lot of people think that avoidant people do things to hurt them on purpose. They do not. That would be a narcissist, okay? So we're not going to talk about narcissist abuse right now. It's important to understand that, okay, so all my life, I ended up dating avoidants and narcissists just thinking women are just nuts. Women are unfair, they're mean, they're cruel, they're crazy, they're insane. Well, here's the deal. If you realized you were dating an avoidant, you've probably dated an avoidant more than once in the past, and probably a narcissist. Now here's the deal. These are two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. A narcissist enjoys hurting people. They master the art of manipulation, trickery, and hurting people. An avoidant does the opposite. They try to protect their emotions. What they do is they use similar techniques, but they do it to run away from you. A narcissist doesn't run away. They go after you. One's trying to hurt you. One's trying to self-protect. Now, although this is a channel made for men, a dating relationship channel for men, believe it or not, guys, but I have more women that have already subscribed to this channel than men. And it's always been that way. My last channel started off as a dating relationship coaching channel for men, and the majority of subscribers became women, because women love the communication stuff that I talk about, the hidden language, the internal language, mentally stimulating, emotionally fulfilling, etc., etc. Believe it or not, but those words, those phrases, really attract women powerfully. Alright, last quick thing. Now, ladies, you're more than welcome to join the channel. If I use women this, women that, especially when I'm talking about avoidant behavior, flip it. Because avoidant men, narcissist men, women, they all do the same thing. So it's not a one-sided deal. But this is a male channel. So I'm going to be using that term. But if I do use that term and you've dated an avoidant, it applies, okay? Alright, next, so I'm going to talk about avoidant behavior real briefly, and then I'm going to get to the video I made and someone that made a comment. Because the comment essentially was, wow, so the whole time they were just set out to hurt me. No, they did not. So I'm going to explain that in a minute. Here's the brief synopsis. Avoidants at a very young age were raised, conditioned, and punished, a lot of times physically beaten, if they opened up emotionally. If a child that was raised by these type of parents would get hurt at school and come home and would open their heart to their mom and dad looking for love and support, they would get punished severely for it. Now, this also includes opening up emotionally when you're having a good day. If you would open up emotionally to these type of parents, they would punish you, they would chastise you, they would verbally humiliate you, they would humiliate in front of your brothers and sisters, even other people, because they believe that opening up emotionally is weak, and it's weakness, and it's bad. So avoidants have this, it's really not who they are at the core, because it's called your inner child. Their inner child knows what love is, and their inner child wants love. But these are kind of like external parts of who they are. So they begin to develop these parts that are told like, yeah, love is weakness. Being intimate and soft is weakness. So they learn this. Yet at the same time, the core of them, the internal child, the being who they truly are, desperately wants intimacy with someone. They want someone to love them. They want to love and they want to be loved. They want to bond with people. But they were raised not to bond with people. So it causes a real, I don't know if I want to use the word chaotic, but this back and forth kind of, I don't know what to, forgive me guys, I don't know what better word to use, but this energy, this way of being. It's like on the one hand, they see someone they really like and they really want to open up, they really want to connect with them emotionally, but they stay closed, they stay closed, they stay closed, and then what happens is one day they slip and they open up and they feel this amazing emotions and feelings, and then and literally it can happen in a matter of seconds to a minute or two after they open up, and they freak out. Now this is what happened to me with this girl last year. We were getting intimate, we were getting close, we were laying down in bed, etc. And I remember going, wow, we're in a relationship now. I was thinking, because I felt this opening. There was this relaxation. And I was like, oh, wow, I think I'm in a relationship. Holy shit. And then all of a sudden, her body changed. I can't explain it. I didn't really see it. But there was a tension, a tightness. It's like everything closed, her muscles tightened down, and she didn't respond. Now, the video that it was a YouTube short. The name of it is, I'm pulling up right now. It's the one that came out today, August 4th, 2026. Dating relationship coach on avoidant behavior, hashtag dating advice, hashtag avoidant behavior. So I'll put a link in there somewhere. I'll link it up. Okay, so I'm going to read what I wrote inside the description box of that. So I wrote, believe it or not, if you're dating someone and they suddenly disappear, never to be heard from again, you were dealing with an avoidant. And if they disappeared after the best date ever, it's their way of saying goodbye. That's them giving you closure. And believe it or not, but it's a gift. They did it as a gift to give you this great experience, this great date, because they realized I've opened up and I have to leave now. One thing you notice about avoidant behavior, the way they look at life is very, very skewed. You're like, okay, so let me get it straight. You opened up emotionally. We connected on a deep level. You are now falling in love with me, and now you have to leave. They're like, yeah. Now, there's a lot more behind all this. I'm not going to give you the full thing. I couldn't do it in a video. It would take hours. So the young lady I was with, we had this phenomenal date. We had dated about 3 months. Now, here's the thing that I found out recently. 3 months is about the time when people begin to open up emotionally and connect, and they begin to realize, oh, we're in a relationship, or they're moving and they're falling in love in that direction. So that's what was happening. I felt it, and then she felt it, and she relaxed, and boom, she closed up. Well, here's the deal. She went home afterwards, and she texted me. I got home, I'm safe, and I told her to text me that, and she said I locked the door. And the next message was something to this essence of, I had the greatest date I've had in a long time. I am so glad I came up to spend time with you. I had such a great time. I can't wait to see you again. Boom. Done. I've never heard from her again. It's been just over a year, about a year and 1 month. So for the YouTube short that I made, that's the most responses I got within a matter of hours. It was really unbelievable. I appreciate it, guys. A lot of positive responses, like, now I get it. Thanks, Mike. It means a lot. Because what I said in the video is, when an avoidant does this, you have the greatest date of your life, and then suddenly they disappear. That literally was their way of saying goodbye, and this is my gift to you to give you this great experience. That literally is their intention. Unfortunately, it hurts. So one guy said, now I get it. Thanks, Mike. Means a lot. Another guy said, thanks for the information, Mike. It helps examine what happened to me. Next guy, helps explain. Another one, why are humans so complicated? And my answer is abuse. They were abused severely. So they grew up with a really skewed way of looking at life. David said 100% absolutely what happened with me. Like he said, or me, he's talking about 3 months in a fantastical weekend, and she didn't talk or text for 3 days, and we were finished, done. Never talked to her again. And he says lots of laugh, fucking amazing, because I hit the nail on the head. Then it says, I wrote him, I said, interesting how learning something like this can help relieve a lot, and put the pieces together as to what the hell happened. He wrote, before dating her, I had really never heard of soulmate or twin flames before. What a letdown. It's like they set out to destroy you from the start. And that's the comment I want to respond to, because they did not set out to destroy you from the start. Now, if you're dealing with a narcissist, that would very much be true, but we are talking about avoidance. So if you're not clear on what an avoidant is, a narcissist, you might be talking about the wrong kind of person. So I'm going to read my response, which is essentially what I already said, but let's read it anyways. So I said, no, believe it or not, they did not set out to hurt you. Avoidants were severely abused as children and were taught never to open up emotionally and be intimate and connect with someone, to be strong, independent, to shut down intimacy. They deeply, deeply want and need love badly, but the moment they start to open up to it, it terrifies them because of the abuse growing up. They were taught that that's weak and that that's bad. And you'll even see these avoidants acting tough and like, yeah, well, that's weakness. They'll even say to people that are loving and open emotionally, because in their mind, that's what they were taught. You have to understand this. Because to me, it sounded so damn cocky and arrogant. I thought, you think you're strong? Like you're afraid of love. You run away from it. And yet this is something they believe. And yeah, like most people, they have conflicts. And they're like, wow, that's true, huh? So they run the moment they start to get close. 3 months is about the time the average person opens up. I swear to you, they did not set out to destroy or hurt you. I know it hurts, but they did not do it to hurt you. Now here's what happens, and it happened to me last year. I felt like nothing. It felt like they threw away, like I was nothing, like I was nothing. And that was the word, like I felt like nothing. Like they were throwing away a piece of trash, a piece of paper. Like it meant nothing to them. And then you start to question, like, well, was the love not real? Like, was the happiness, the laughter and fun, was that all an act just to hurt me? No, it wasn't. I swear to you guys. They really, really did love you. And they, at the very least, they really liked you. And they had a lot of fun with you. It just, what happens is when they open up, there's this pressure. And it's pressure from the parents and pressure from the family. Now, they're not there. But it's so ingrained in them that they're like, oh shit, I'm going to get in trouble, I'm going to get hurt, I'm going to get beat, etc. And they feel this tremendous pressure, and then boom, they close up. So even if they did stay around you, they would be completely emotionless. They wouldn't express any love at all. Okay, so let's go back to finishing. It's almost done. So it says, I swear to you, they did not set out to destroy or hurt you. I know it hurts, but they did not do it to hurt you. They did it to protect themselves. They ran away. Their logic or way of thinking is very skewed from a lifetime of abuse and punishment. They think by giving you a great last date, it's a gift, when in reality, for most people, when they suddenly leave after a great date, it hurts even worse. Versus, let's say you got into a horrible fight and had a breakup. Because you know why. You know what happened. But when you have a great time together and things have been going well, and they leave out of the clear blue sky without any argument or fight or anything happening, it's so confusing and it hurts way worse. Their intention was to give you a goodbye gift. It did not land the way they intended at all. Now let's get a little bit personal, and the word would be intimate. I don't necessarily mean intimate with each other, but with yourself. Because most men don't like to admit this, which means that's kind of an avoidant behavior. Avoidant behavior is avoiding what happens and the feelings you have inside. Now you don't have to do it with me, but you have to do it with yourself. Here's what I mean. It hurt. It fucking hurt. And it confused the fuck out of you. And it's probably hurt for months, even a year, maybe even longer. And probably up until this video, or if you saw that YouTube short I made on that I just read off of, you probably was spinning in your head and your heart was tight and you were confused and you're afraid of opening up again. That's what avoidants go through, but that's at a much minor level in comparison to what they're going through. So you wanted closure. And when I learned that, I was like, oh, so that literally, like, you have a great couple weeks, months together. You have this great date. They said it was amazing, and boom, gone. That would literally, that's the way they say goodbye. That's how they're saying, I have to run. I can't do this anymore. That's your closure. For a lot of people, a lot of guys on my channel, including me, that did it for me. Now, here's the deal. This is the part I was kind of hinting about, being intimate with yourself or being honest emotionally. It fucking hurt, number one. Number two, the reason why it hurt is because there was something in you that needed to heal and needed to learn something. I've done a lot of energy healing work, a lot of emotional healing work, okay? The more healed you become, the more attractive you become to a broader range of women, broader range of people. This interaction with the avoidant brought up a hurt and a pain inside you that drove you nuts. It was a gift. I know it sounds crazy, but it was a gift that gave you the opportunity to allow you to begin to love that part of you. So when you're hurting and your heart's broken, your solar plexus tight, whatever it is, lay down in bed and just be with that. Now, I know that sounds weird. That's a right brain internal technique. It's a therapy technique. It's called somatic healing. Allow yourself to cry. Allow that part of you to feel the pain. See, what most human beings do is they want to get rid of the pain. No, if you push the pain away, it'll never heal. It's like a thorn that keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. But if you spend time, day after day, week after week, month after month, it may not be every day, but you spend time with it, you let it cry, you let it spin, you let it hurt. And you are there like a loving parent, and this is your child. And you're there to allow it to feel the pain. That's how you heal it. If you push it away, drink it away, distract it away by working a lot or whatever, doing drugs or drinking, that's you pushing your own self away, and it will never heal. And guess what? That's avoidant behavior. That's exactly what avoidants are doing too. So here's the really cool part about it. When you spend enough time with it, eventually it will begin to heal. And now here's the really cool part. If it heals completely, you'll never have that pain again for the rest of your life. And you become more solid, more complete. And women feel this shift in energy around you, emotions, and you feel more comfortable and solid to be around, and it helps them to feel comfortable with you. This is highly attracted to women. Highly attractive to women. It draws women to you. And here's the really cool part. That pain, once it's gone for life, and it's a great feeling. My message, there is a learning and a healing that goes along with this journey with an avoidant, and most of the time with the avoidant is away from the avoidant. Now, talking about healing from this pain, it's very easy for me to say, but it takes a long time and a lot of effort and a lot of pain and suffering to go through to truly heal whatever this is that you need to heal. Believe it or not, but other than specializing in communication between men and women, and I made some powerful discoveries that women absolutely love. Women are my number one fan. They're like, you have to reach more men. Men need to learn how to do this with women. The second thing, just as powerful, is I specialize in emotional healing. So everything I just talked about, I can teach you how to do. I've been doing it on myself and with other clients for over 30 years. Let me know how I can help you. So here's the deal. There is a form of power that most men that are very left brain are completely oblivious to. This emotional power will shift your entire life. I'm going to put it this way. Everything I teach, from the right brain processing, the internal awareness, the right brain language, internal awareness techniques, emotional grounding techniques, these all make you more powerful. That's the entire point of my course. Now there is a key, or call it a catch. You have to learn how to open up to your heart. The power comes from your emotions. You guys talk about seduction. You're talking about left brain seduction. You want to know what women really want? Emotional connection. Now I shouldn't even have said that. They want an emotionally grounded guy. That's what women will, it's like a magnet. They suck onto you. They get sucked to you. It's magnetic. They cannot deny it. This is what I specialize in. Internal awareness and emotionally grounding techniques. Part of the journey with an avoidant, again, most of it is completely away from you. Never ever talk to them again. It'll take you a year or years to truly connect, learn, and ground yourself and heal yourself. This whole journey is about you learning and growing and developing. And that's what pain does. But if you take on the journey, you take on the healing, and you begin to move forward through this journey, you begin to heal and you begin to gain power. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thank you very much for your amazing comments on the YouTube short on this subject. If you guys need help, let me know how you need help. Okay? I have a 5-6 day training called Cracked Female Code that teaches men how to attract women, talk to women, seduce women. And guys, here's the deal though. It's not the crude kind. It's emotional love. It's supportive of women in a way that melts her heart and melts her into you. She will fall in love with you. This is a very healthy, proper way of being with women. Guys, the power that you're going to get from this course, beyond anything you've ever seen before. It'll answer a lot of lost questions. Suddenly you'll be on the same page, and there'll be a clarity when it comes to women, understanding women, romancing women, talking to women, all of it. So here's what I want you to do. Go to my website and buy the ultimate package. It has all my books, Cracked Female Code, Get the Girl, Keep the Girl, which talks about the internal awareness techniques that allow and draw women to you. It also has sex signals. It's a basic body language book, and there's a secret technique that I learned that I'll teach that I've never seen anywhere else. It's in that book. It also introduces you to the hidden right brain internal language that triggers her mating system. Go to crackedfemalecode.com right now and buy the ultimate package and read my book, Cracked Female Code. After you do that, I'm also throwing in an hour-and-a-half consultation. This is normally $250 for the consultation alone. With that, plus all the books, I normally charge for the package $225. Now it's on sale for $77. Go to crackedfemalecode.com. Click subscribe, click the like button, go and make a comment, and thank you guys very much. I hope this video has helped you as much as the last video. See you in the next video. Bye.